What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel here. So what we're doing tonight is getting ready for what I thought I'd never be doing with this car. So I'm going to Island Dragway tomorrow in New Jersey to do a surprise bachelor party for my fiance's uncle. He's getting married end of August, and he's a car guy. He builds drag cars. So he just got done building his drag car. He wants to make a few passes and test and tune. So me, as well as my future brother-in-law here in the next month, are going to show up in our cars and race with him for the day at Test and Tune. We think he's going to be ecstatic and happy to race with us. He's never done anything like this with us before. As you guys know, as you've been following my channel, I haven't really drag raced in quite a few years now. Ever since I took the supercharger off the SI, I don't really have anything fast in a straight line anymore. But I've always kind of wondered what the S2000 would trap. You guys know the current situation is the clutch is original. It is completely shot. I can't even spin the tires really on any kind of decent surface with these tires. So I don't think I'm going to be running a good time with this car at all as far as ET wise, but I'm really interested to see what it traps because it makes good power with the Greddy E-Managed tune from Carceps and the high flow cat and the intake. It's really all it's done to it. It's pretty close to stock, but I'm interested. It seems like a very strong motor even after the over rev. SI, when it was all motor, the best I ran was a 13.8 at 101, so it did trap 101 miles an hour full weight and everything. So I'm not going to do any weight reduction to the S2000, there's not much you really can do, honestly. I'm going to leave the passenger seat in as I'm going with my father-in-law down there, and he's going to ride along. I'm going to go down with my brother-in-law James. He's going to have his new F80 M3 there, 6-speed manual. His first time at the track as well. We're going to have some fun. Just a chill test and tune day, and we're going to see what the S2000 does, see what it traps, see how healthy the motor is. Because as you guys heard me say before, the only way to really tell the power of a car and how quick it is your quarter-mile trap speed. So what I'm going to do with the clutch situation is, since I have the RE71Rs on there, 255 square setup, really not a great setup to have that meaty and sticky of a tire on the front of the car for the drag strip. So since the clutch is shot, I know that I wouldn't be able to spin these even without a burnout on the track, because I can barely spin them in the autocross launches as it is now. Most of the times I can't. Clutch just slips like crazy even though I dump it from 6K. So I'm going to put the all seasons back on. Stock AP1 rims, 16-inch wheels. I'm going to put, the tires are pretty damn bald, and they're like probably 10-year-old all seasons. And I'm thinking when I throw those on, they might be a little lighter. I'm going to do a little weight comparison here with my scale over there to see if I'm saving any rotational mass. The tires themselves are a lot less grippy, so I think I'll be able to spin them a little bit off the line, and actually might be able to launch harder with the all seasons than with this super sticky tire since the clutch is shot. So I'm hoping I can get a little wheel spin with those and get a decent launch. It's not going to be any kind of awesome 60-foot time in this car. We're just going to see how it does and have some fun. Okay guys, so I got the right front wheel off here. We're going to go take a look and remind you guys what the weight is of this. Last time I did the weight for these, I did the wheel and the tire independently, and I estimated to be about 44 pounds just by adding the two up. Oh wow, look at that. I was parked on a cord. I just thought a huge gouge was taken out of the tire, but I was parked on a cord in my garage, and it actually left an imprint in the tire because of how soft these tires are. It's actually a decent imprint all the way around. I guess that'll come back if I just let it sit long enough. But so just to remind you guys, my wheel specs, this is an RE71R 255/40/17 on a 17x9 plus 60 wheel. Enki PF01 wheels with a 3D printed Honda center cap I did. Completely custom for that. So they do look like an OEM piece when they're on the car. But I got these stock AP1 wheels, which only sit on the car during the winter when the car sits here, so I don't flat spot the RE71Rs. I got the rear wheels and a set of the front wheels. We're just going to do a weight comparison. The rears have pretty damn bald, down to the wear bar. These are Fusion ZRIs, whatever the hell that is, all-season tires. So they're a 250. This is an odd size on the AP1 rear wheels. It's a 245/45/16. Not really a common size at all, but I bought these wheels off as a person because the wheels that came in my car were not clean at all, so I bought a cleaner set of AP1s. And this is actually probably the widest tire you could probably run on this wheel that still looks decent and fits kind of good. It's pretty flush on the side with the sidewall. Anything else would bulge kind of on it. But a 245, the wheel is 7.5 inches wide, and the fronts are 6.5 inches wide, as you know. So those have the standard 205/55/16 on them, and then the rear has the 245 45/16. So it does have a decently wide tire in the rear. I'm hoping they're going to hook up kind of good. Alright, so first up is the wheels coming off the car, all four of them on the car, the same here. So this scale is actually pretty accurate. I haven't found any problems with it. Okay, that's actually a lot lighter than I expected. They are only 40 pounds with the tire. 40.4 pounds. So that's going to be kind of hard to beat, I think. Even though these wheels are a lot skinnier, factory wheels might weigh a little more. This is a 16 by 6.5 with a 205 55/16 on the front of my AP1 wheel. Let's see if I'm saving any weight or not. Holy shit, I can't believe that's exactly the same. 40.4 pounds. Not saving even a tenth of a pound. Switching these out. Let's check out the rears now. The rear is honestly might be more because they're a wider wheel with a wider tire, so this actually might not save me anything. So 41.2 on those. So the rears are going to be about a pound heavier than the end keys, and the fronts are going to be identical. So this probably isn't really going to plan. I thought this would help me, but it's not really looking like it's going to help me at all. Alright, so I almost decided to leave the REs on the car, but this is my decision maker here. According to theory, the the rears will be slightly under a pound heavier than the RE71Rs, but I probably will be able to spin these off the line and maybe chirp them through the shifts. But the diameter is significantly smaller, and that's kind of a key takeaway from this, being that it's an AP1. The gearing is taller than an AP2. So by putting a bigger rear tire on, a bigger diameter, you're essentially lengthening that gear ratio even more. So going with these, I think I'll be accelerating a little quicker through the shifts because the top speed in each gear will be lower because of the smaller diameter. So I'm just going to go with these, roast them if they have to, if they don't hook up. This is the reason I'm going to go with these. Decision made. Technically, in theory, it should still be faster even though they're almost a pound heavier.